Hello and welcome to the channel Sebàs Foods. Today I'm going to be making a chicken in white wine mushroom sauce. You will need chicken breast, mushrooms, bacon, white wine, any wine will do, white as long as it's white wine, the gorgonzola cheese. I've got a little bit of bouillon here. This is vegetable bouillon, and that will go into the sauce. Some butter, milk, oil, salt and pepper. It's just very simple ingredients. So first, I'm going to take one of the chicken. I'm going to take all the fat and the sinew off the chicken. I'm just going to trim it all off here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a slit right down the middle of the chicken. It's going to be like a little pocket, as you say, because it's going to hold the gorgonzola cheese. As you can see, opens up there. Then I'm going to take the cheese, the gorgonzola cheese. It's quite a sharp cheese. You can also use Stilton as well, or any other cheese. Mozzarella is also a favourite for stuffing inside of chicken. With a different knife, cut the cheese. About 3 slices, 3 or 4 slices into each chicken breast. So what I'm going to do before I put the cheese in is just to lightly sprinkle some salt and pepper over the chicken. That's all the seasoning you would need, because the sauce is going to be so rich and tasteful of mushroom and bouillon. So yes, all you would need for this chicken is salt and pepper. So now I'm going to wrap the chicken in bacon. Take about 2 or 3 to your liking of strips of bacon. Just wrap it round. As you can see there, it stays in place. Then another strip, depending on how much chicken you're going to be using and how much bacon you have. So I'm going to use just 2 strips for each chicken. I'm just going to warm the frying pan and I'm going to add the oil. Enough really to coat the bottom of the frying pan. And for a little extra flavour, I'm also going to add butter. At the moment I'm just waiting for the oil to heat up, and I'm going to place my chicken into the frying pan. The oil has to be very hot, sizzling hot. All 4 pieces of chicken breast are prepared and ready to go into the pan. The oil is heating up, as you can hear it sizzling away there. And I'm just going to place all of them in the pan together. And we're looking for a golden brown colour. We're looking for a golden brown colour. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes and it's a nice golden brown colour. I had a little peek, so I'm just going to turn them over now. Let the other side also get to that golden brown colour as well. Now that the other side is also browned, I'm going to place all 4 chicken pieces into a pan, and then that pan is going into the oven to cook some more, because it's not fully cooked at the moment. I'm going to place the chicken pieces into the oven. I'm going to bake it on 150 and it should be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'm going to keep the oil in the frying pan because it's got all the flavours and juices from the chicken and the bacon and even the cheese, and I'm going to be frying the mushrooms, the onion, which I did leave out, I'm sorry, at the beginning of the recipe when I showed you what I'm going to be using. I missed the onions out, so they're going to be finely diced and chopped. And also in the sauce is going to be the white wine. And then I'm going to use the milk to create a white sauce. You can use double cream, but today I'm using the milk. The pan is warming up and I'm going to finely chop these onions. You could also use shallots as well, but I'll be using these onions, little tiny baby onions. As fine as possible. So there you have it, your onions, nicely sliced. So the oil is nice and hot now, so I'm going to add my onions to the oil. And we're going to fry them until they're a golden brown colour. So now that they're a nice golden colour, I'm going to be adding the mushrooms to this. Mushrooms have been washed and I'm going to slice them. Now they're ready to go into the frying pan with the onions. And these mushrooms, we'll wait for them to get brown also, or a darker colour. So as you can see, the mushrooms have turned a brown colour and they've reduced in size and they've made a little bit of their own sauce. So what I'm going to do is going to pour the white wine into this mixture. That's all you need is for the white wine. That's probably around 200 mils. So now I'm going to get the juices from the chicken in the oven. Chicken is almost ready and you can see a little collection of juices here on the corner. So I'm just going to add that to the frying pan. So now I'm going to add the milk to this mixture. Now I'm just going to leave this mixture to simmer, and if it requires thickening then I will use cornstarch to thicken it. So let's see the sauce and let's see if it's thickened up. And yes, it's thickened up nicely. It's thick enough to coat the chicken. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the chicken out of the oven and show you. So you take it to the side of the plate and then just coat the chicken with the sauce. So this is my finished product of chicken in white wine and mushroom sauce. If you like, you could use double cream instead of the milk, as I said earlier, to get a whiter sauce. Hope you enjoyed watching this recipe, and join me next time for another recipe from Sebàs Foods.